I'll try and link it in the way where all three of us can link into the same page. I'll change the password, all that sort of stuff. So we can all link in.
No backstabbers welcome.
I know backstabbers. Backstabbers are definitely not welcome because they're just going to get this. What this deer's going to get.
Oh shit!
That's what they're going to get.
I just seen a flock of rabbits. I have the wrong gun.
Yeah, we change that name, but average was the only one I could set up quickly just for the streaming and link it in the Twitch.
Tell him I'm on YouTube right now.
He's on YouTube. Here, Red, if you click onto my stream, you'll be able to see. I have the webcam and all going. You'll be able to see my face in that book. Yeah, you actually haven't seen me yet.
I think I have. Yeah, I see.
Have you?
Pictures your brothers put on Facebook.
Oh, right. Oh, you're on, yeah, I forgot you're on my brother's Facebook page. I forgot about that, but yeah, you have seen me then. Yeah, that's my older brother. I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest. I've got a wee sister, but I'm the youngest brother. Yeah, he's the older one. He acts like the younger one sometimes, but he is the older one. I act like the older brother. I get a bit of common sense about me.
You sound more like the older brother. He's kind of...
Because I have to help the older brothers. It's me who has to go and help pull them out of dark holes sometimes. But I am the younger one. It's always the quiet ones you watch.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm in a great spot for rabbit, dude. I just don't have the gun for it. So how about bird shot? My shotgun. Can I kill him with that?
Yeah, Poker, we'll definitely have a wee chat about that, but I'm easy. You know me, but I'll change up whatever. It only was created, I think, yesterday or the day before. One like that. It's only been every time I stream, it just clicks in. I have no followers, nothing like that. It's a blank page. So we'll discuss that. We'll set up a Twitter. We'll get it all done. So anytime all three of us, or like I say, all four of us, we'll try and get Red linked in with a Twitch too. We'll try and get him set up so whenever we're on playing.
I just don't have a freaking. I just don't have anything on there. It's there though. It won't.
Well, he has Twitch
or anything.
It does. It doesn't say, but it's a good way to build up your following base and see this community, see the hunter, see once you get better at this game as well. Once you get into it, it's a very big community. See if you're wanting followers and. Put it this way, I have I think it's like 57 or 60 people at the moment, and I only really started streaming properly for about 2 weeks or something. Only 2 weeks, as I built it up from 18 people right up to nearly 60 people within 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's awesome. But you're easy going, you're easy to listen to, you explain everything, you help people. It's a good thing you got going there.
Yeah, I just because I really like the game, I'm very passionate about it because I enjoy it. And what I know I try and teach. That's true, that's right. Because I knew once you get into it and you learnt about how to take the weapons out, how to buy the weapons and put them on your person. Once you got that down and you actually get into the game, you would love it because it's a slow paced game. It's just chilled out. It's not like Call of Duty, you run around shooting very fast action. It's like the World of Warships.
Call of Duty shit. That's too much for me. Unless they change this to hunting humans, then I would do that. That would be pretty cool. Nice and slow. Catch him on the street or something. Headshot.
Get a bird traps, few bird traps, few stairs.
Oh yeah.
A couple of punji traps. Probably put a few punjies in there. I mean, let them step over a tree and stick their foot right into wooden spikes in the ground. I mean, and hit a stair trap, or then hit a wee trap and have the swinging tree with the spikes on it. Hit them clean square in the chest. Yeah, that'd be good stuff.
Making some freaking ideas for that.
Yeah, man, you actually get my mind racing. That'd actually be quite fun. Same game format as this, but just hunting humans instead of animals. That'd be class.
Yeah, building to building, looking out for people on the street that are hiding from coronavirus.
As long as they bring lime, they'll be all good. They have no lime, they're getting shot in the face. If they bring their corona with their lime, they're good to go. No lime, full metal jacket, square in the face.
Oh hell yeah! I gotta try to change this to bird shot for these rabbits.
Poker as well, I would buy the 4570 other than the 3030. It's got a lot more stopping power and you get full integrity with the white tail and black tail. I would go for the 4570 other than the 3030. It's a good gun, but you have to be real close. Where the 4570 you can take down buffalo and you get full integrity for white and black tailed deer. So yeah, the 4570 I would go for the lever action.
How much does that cost?
I think it's like 24 or 26 or something like that.
Oh, almost halfway there.
Three bullets at a time, but it's a nice gun. It is actually quite nice, to be honest. Nice, but you have to buy the scope. But even iron sights is pretty good. Yeah, iron sights is pretty good. It looks like an M4, to be honest. Iron sights look like an M4, a carbine. Quite nice.
Yeah, I got birdshot now in my gun. I can shoot rabbits safely, I'm thinking, right?
Yeah, birdshot, you can hit rabbits and ducks. Rabbits and ducks, you can hit birdshot. You can probably even shoot coyotes with a birdshot, to be honest with you. I think you hit the coyotes as well. Foxes and jackals.
Plenty of them right now. I'm looking for the rabbits. I just saw two walking by, nice nonchalant, like, he got a gun for us. But guess what? I do. But now they're not walking by. I'm gonna call them again. This actually calls the coyotes too, because they think it's a rabbit.
It's 4:10 in the morning for me, poker, but yeah. But it's a weekend, I'm not too bothered. I'm sitting having a few Guinness, kicking back here, chatting to a buddy, and sitting shooting anything that's stupid enough to walk on my path.
It's me too, because ain't nothing smart around here right now. It's fucking, and they come in and I just plow them now.
Of course, yeah, you have to. You got to. See now you've got the 30-06, you've got that. See the main thing now is that you've got the Hyperion scope. You'll notice a big difference. See once I noticed that scope in your gun, because I was wondering why you weren't killing a lot more stuff with the 30-06. I was like, why are you not putting things down? It's because you're shooting from a distance with a magnifying glass and it's not even working.
Not even
do you know what I mean? In that scope, do you know what I mean? You need a scope, and that Hyperion is an all-rounder. It's a good scope. I use the Argus, which is the next one, but the Hyperion I used for like 9 months was my fear. I had the both of them. I had the Argus and the Hyperion, and I always used the Hyperion. I seen it as an all-rounder for up close and for a wee bit of a distance. It was good for in around vegetation, and it was good for a bit of a distance. It was real good. So once I noticed you had the starter scope, I was like, no, get that off. Get a different scope. That's what you needed. And now you're noticing.
Pretty much counted since.
Yeah, that's a big difference. So that scope.
I just kept shooting everything on that mountainside in the last place we were at, but that was a different story.
Alright, poker. Is that you heading off, poker, bud? No problem, man. I'll get a wee chat with you tomorrow, bud. Whenever you're on, I'll say 8 or 9 hours. Whenever you're on, my man. You have a nice sleep, mate. And I'll speak to you tomorrow, bud. Have a good one.
Peace. I don't know. He doesn't hear me or what. I don't know.
I appreciate for the host, poker, as well. But thank you very much for that host. Appreciate that, mate. Oh, he hears you too, mate. He hears you as well. He hears you chat, unless you have your settings switched off. But he hears you too, unless you have the settings so you don't basically broadcast your voice.
I don't know. I don't care who hears me. I really don't. Did you ever get your 2 deer yet?
I'm on my last one here. I was more down getting Guinness and chatting about all that other cloak and dagger stuff. I've got a deer right in front of me here, just over the hill. Just needed to come a wee bit more closer, and then I'm going to drive this 4570 right through it.
Nice.
Oh, it's being stupid. It's walking towards me. Hello, female. Nice to meet you. There you go, underneath it.
Right?
Good night. It is dropped. Night night. Go to sleep.
Yep. That means Kid 01 joined the session. harvested a white deer. Come on, rabbits. I just want to shoot one.
That's me done my dailies. That's everything done. Dailies, weeklies, everything. That's all done.
Awesome.
So we're about.
Take my stand with me.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to go up and we'll shoot some elk, or
Whatever.
do you want to go to a different map, or?
It doesn't matter.
We'll go yes.
As long as there's stuff to shoot, I'm happy.
No problem, but we'll go up here and we'll get set up.
Let me get myself off this tree stand or tripod and put it back in the case. I'm just right.
I wish I had a fridge in the bedroom, because I'm only after filling that up. I don't need another one.
Is it chilly out at all?
Oh, it's cold. It's cold to be outside. Yeah. Well, I'm on about the beer.
I open the window up a crack and I put a fan blowing out, and then I put my stuff right on the windowsill, and it keeps it cool.
Yeah, I should actually need to do something, because I'm only after Lissy coming back upstairs. I need to go down and fill it back up again. It's just so easy drunk.
Drinking zone discovered. Location added on the map. It's too far away to drink.
So the elk, I'm gonna hit them with a 300. I might leave that there 45. I actually quite like that 45-70. It's quite nice.
Yeah, they're nice guns. I like anything lever action.
Well, if you're gonna buy one of this, get the 45-70 instead of 30-30. It's a lot better.
All right. Once I get.
I used both of them. I actually was using the 30-30 at the start, and I went and changed it. I double checked my book, because I have all obviously the weapons wrote down and what they can kill, and I changed it over to the 45-70.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. Go ahead.
He's right here somewhere, dude. He just burped on me. I felt that one. Shit, how am I gonna get him? As soon as I moved away, he come out, dude. What's up with that?
They're just waiting on you.
I moved across from where I was. He's gonna come kill me, isn't he? Motherfuckers are stopping me. Put the damn stand away, dummy.
Rules of check right over. Feeding 9, so say. Yeah, set up 9. Right.
Oh, I had bird shot from my frickin' pistol too. I forgot all about that.
The 410? Yeah, that's a good gun too. Yeah, I remember that gun.
I'm sorry, that thing sounded huge. I just don't know where he's at. Oh, did you just change something?
Yeah, I changed it to 9 o'clock in the morning just for the elk.
Alright, then where you're at the elk area, right?
Oh yeah, I go down to get set up. And as wait for it to pop up, I go down and get the tripod and all set up.
I'm on my way to your place.
A coyote and elk up here. But there's a lot of elk. Nice elk up here.
Coyote,
a lot of females, but there's some... Yeah, some nice spots up here.
30-06 at one, and nothing left of them.
Just a bit of fur stuck to a tree.
Yeah, oh man, it got really bad with him. He walked into it though.
Yeah, I'm sure he done a few somersaults.
Nah, it just dropped right there. It was a poof. It was like a rabbit getting hit by a 12 gauge. Double up buck, not the bird shot. Or a phosphorus round.
Oh, light that bitch up.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna go get some ice. I'll be right back.
No problem, bud.
I'm at your place though right now.
I'll be right back. Just gonna go and get another beer. I'm just gonna leave the stream the way it is. I'll be back on a second. Oh, hold on, what was that?
What happened?
No, I thought I heard that there's an elk up here. I'm just gonna go down and get another beer, but I'll be back in literally 1 second. Where I am is where you want to bring your stand to, and just pitch it up beside me. And we get a few elk in, and then we'll move down the hill a wee bit more. Down near the other pond, there's another wee clearance. It's like the other wee clearance I had, no the other place for the shooting. It's something smaller than that, but you've got a good wee clearance. We get these in, just shoot them, line them up, and pick them up.
Sounds good to me.
Back in 1 second, but.
No problem. Trying to get there. This ain't the right gun for the job.
That's me back, but.
Awesome. They're coming.
Oh yes, here we go.
I've been calling with everything I got.
I've got the alcohol here too, so we get these elk up here.
They're everywhere right now. They're coming in
Oh, that's a meal one. It's a warning call. Hang on, I'm gonna put a wee bit of spray on. Get a bit of this Lynx deodorant on.
Blowing the right at them, right?
It's blowing to the east of it, but it's blowing a wee bit to him. So I'm gonna put a wee bit of this Lynx on.
I don't have it.
What was that over there? A mating colour? Female? There you go, or some Lynx for you. Might bring the female in.
I see her. Trivial. Oh, there's something back there, I see. Oh boy, look at them coming. It's a crap load coming here. Trivial.
You'll get a few nice big males in here. You get a load of females, loads of females. Shoot a ring. All the females do. You get about 9. There's a jackal. Sorry, coyote. I don't know, see if I have anything for him.
I was calling in with the rabbit thing.
There's another male, so there's 2 males at least. One east, one northeast. We're in north.
Oh, he's cool just sitting here looking for him.
It's glad they're good. See the tripods, they are real good.
Hell yeah, this is much better than dying.
But it's all about the collars. That's why you want to level up, get your collars, and just sit here. Get your glass of whiskey, get a few beers, and just do this.
A bottle of whiskey, a glass of wine.
Yeah, sounds good to me, bud. Kick back, get the tripod up, get the glasses poured, ice cubes. Kick back, get them calling in, just line them up. Get your, do you know what I mean? Just line them up, get your gun ready, and then get your credits.
Now they're gonna come closer, I take it, right?
Oh yeah, they're going to come in. I'm just going to drag them in with this collar, this elk collar. I'll drag them all in, bring them all into this clearing, and we'll just shoot them. And then what we'll do is they'll run away, they'll be scared, and we'll just keep calling them back in. And then they'll move.
That's the one that's badass. He's freaking.
That's the male. That's the male. He's up there north. I can see him in the tree line. I'll light him up.
He's got a picture of a rabbit up there.
Oh, he's there. Level 2.
Warning calls because my snake's going right over him.
You need that Lynx. You need some Lynx.
It's alright, he can come over if he wants. I'm getting shots with them for some reason. Now that's what you got for the elk?
No, that's for the coyotes. But see where we are. This is where I get my level 8 mythical coyote. This is a feeding. See where we are literally sitting here at a certain time. This is a feeding ground for coyotes. This is where you'll get a diamond coyote here. This is where you get them. This is a good spot for coyote.
Yeah, I thought this was a moose call.
No, that one's for. See how you find that out? You go into your inventory. Go to lures.
Dude,
and then you go. There's loads of them. There's loads of them everywhere. And bring them all in. Bring them in till about 50 meters, and then just drop them.
You know, give it time to run away. But I have, right now I have skill at a perk point. Skill.
Well, for your skill, you want to have your track knowledge at 3 and your locate tracks at 3. So upgrade them, and then for your perk.
Knowledge, so stalker.
Locate
tracks. I'm at 3.
Right, so you're at 3. That. What about track knowledge?
Track knowledge 3.
Right. Go into ambusher. What about spotting knowledge?
It's a tinker. Spotting knowledge. It's locked.
So put 1 in tinker to unlock the spotting knowledge.
And that's what's gonna kill me. That's all I got.
Yeah, you put 1 in there, then that'll unlock tier 1, and then you want to fill your spotting knowledge to 3. That reveals about. No, but you'll level up more. Whenever you level up more, you'll get more skill points, and that's where you want to put them in the spotting knowledge. Level up to put that up to 3, and then whenever you get to tier 2, sight spotting. That means you can spot them through your scope. You can light them up through your scope. So put them in the. That's what you want in there. So you put 3 into your spotting knowledge, and then put 1 in to the more the merrier. So whenever you're doing the missions, you'll get 5% more money from doing the story missions. And then that'll unlock your sight spotting, and then get that one lit up. And that means then whenever you're using your rifle scope, you can spot them, and it tells you all their information, male, female, all that sort of stuff.
Cool. Now I got the 1 perk.
Oh, the perk, yeah. Perk, go into rifle. Are you able to get 0 in the green one in the middle?
Yeah, I got 1 of them already. I can get
put the other one in that. Right. So activate that. Right. Yeah, you want that. This is where your Hyperion scope comes in handy. So unlock that. Right. Right. So you have 2 in it, and then click it again and activate.
Click it again. Activate. Okay.
Activate now. Only the green ones, not the black ones. These are the active perks. The black ones are passive. Now this will be in your right hand corner. Now this is about, you have to now have a range finder. You have to range them. You have to actually get how far they are away to make this really accurate. This is about your scope, about zeroing your scope. This is all I use. Not everybody uses this, but for me, I can hit a 400 meter shot and be very accurate.
Oh yeah, I see that.
And this is all I use. This is all I use is zeroing. Zeroing is about accuracy with your scope. That's all it is.
Huh. Beautiful. Now I know that.
Do you know what I mean? So now if you look on the right hand corner of your screen, you'll have like a wee marker. If you equip a rifle, it'll come up. If you have it in yards or meters, if you hit R1, it'll go to your max, and then middle one, it'll go to 300 meters, 150 to 75, and that is about the distance.
R1 is
so R1 changes the scope, zeroing. So if you have an animal from say 60 meters, you want to have 75, the closest one to it. If you have something at 90, still have it at 75. If you have something at 160, put it to 150. If you have something at 320, put it to 300. But if you have it at 280, put it to 150 and aim up a wee bit, and the bullet drop will hit it bang on.
That made very much sense to me.
It's about, remember, it's like real life. It's about bullet drop, trajectory, all that sort of stuff. So if you have something at, say, you have it ranged at 300, well, it has to be 300 plus for it to be accurate. If you have something at 280, you want to have it at 150, but
right,
aim
right
up for the bullet drop. So that's middle. That's where I leave mine. I always leave mine in the middle. So if I have something half decent, if it comes closer, you hit R1 once, drops 0 down, you have it closer, it's going to be bang on target. You just aim to shoot, it's going to be bang on. If it's say 75, but if it's actually 80, you aim down just a wee touch. I'm on about a fraction, not like right to the floor. If you want to aim at the shoulder, you just push it down a wee touch, just a wee touch to the shoulder, or the spine. If you want to aim at the top of the animal, push it down and it's going to hit the spine. I mean, but that's only above the number you have it at. If you have it below the number, you hit it bang on. Do you know what I mean? So anything, like, so if it's 75 metres, you aim directly where you want it, it's going to hit it at 75 metres directly. Bang on in the cursor, I mean, in the crosshairs. But if you have it at 80, and you have it at 75, you just aim just a wee touchdown, just a fraction. And obviously, because you're shooting up, because the sights are aligned different, it's going to hit it bang on. And even though it's shooting above it, you're just touching down. But if you have it something above, so if you have it say 360 and you have it at 300, well, you want to aim above because the bullet drop is going to drag it down and hit it bang on. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it works. That's how it works in real life. Do you know what I mean? It's about, I mean, the bullet drop, but it's not even. But there is a thing called Kentucky windage now. The 22 LR only goes to 150. That's when you see the wee dots on your sight, your scope, the wee dots. Well, they're also ranges. So if you have something at 300 meters, then wee dots is also ranges. So you want to shoot up into the air, and by the time it hits 300 or 150 ranged in, it's going to hit that at 300 meters bang on. But then wee dots, you shoot up into the air and it's going to drop and hit it. Awesome. But that comes later on. You'll learn that. But that comes on. I've shot a duck at 299 meters when it ranged at 150. Just by using them wee dots. So I'm shooting up into the air and the bullet drop is hitting the duck nearly 300 metres. It ranged at 150.
I'm pretty good with that natural aiming thing, even without a scope. So this game is fucking awesome.
It's great. See, once you get into Red Detective, why do you think I'm stuck in this game constantly? See, once you get into this game is brilliant.
Ships, though, by not going at all to the other ones.
I know, but you see why? You see why I'm stuck in this game?
I see why, but you still gotta get off there every once in a while. You're gonna
I know, I need to get over it again. I need to get over them ships because I love that game too. That game's great. I love that there World of Warships. That's a burning game.
Still, it's like this too. You gotta deal with the freaking dropping, and you gotta lead your target by the other dots.
It's the same. That's why I love it. It's because it's like realistic shooting. You have to time it. It's all about seconds. So that ship is moving at a certain nautical miles per hour. So it's going to be at a certain distance because of the speed of the ship's going. So you have to shoot away from it, and by the time it gets there, it's going to hit it directly. And it's like normal shooting. You shoot away, even though you're shooting in the mid-air, but by the time that person gets there, it's going to hit them bang on the chest. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's a complete opposite the way of learning how to shoot. But you're shooting a moving target. It's not a target fixed on a range. It's a moving target. You shoot it different. That's why you call it Kentucky windage. I mean, it's Kentucky windage is what you call it. Do you know what I mean? You shoot away, and then you shoot up. Elevation depends on your gravity and humidity and the windage. Do you know what I mean? So you have to shoot away from a target, and then the wind drags it in and hits a square bang on where you want to hit it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. This is really freaking intense. All this shit they do nowadays. I can't imagine this back when freaking Pong and Space Invaders was the biggest thing. This is like out of this world. These are all simulators now.
Yeah, I see simulation games are brilliant. For me, for this one keeps dragging me back. This one for me, like it's just a brilliant game.
You're gonna sit here in the rain, man.
And for me, it's not competitive. You're just sitting here chilling out, having a chat on me and you just sitting chatting away. And if anything comes in, you just shoot it.
It's competitive with the other kids, though, man. They go and run.
They just want diamonds. They just want diamonds. They're just really, they think diamonds is everything. It's not even about that. It's about learning how to play the game. It's about learning how to find diamonds.
Not go freaking asking people for your diamonds. I mean, you're getting them, you're putting them in your place. What for? You're not doing the killing. It ain't worth it.
You're not learning nothing. You're cheating because you don't know how to get them.
That I've killed and the diamonds that I was given.
But see, to be honest, you're killing goals now. Now, you think of yourself a couple of days ago when you just got this game, and now you're killing goals. I mean, you're knowing how to go in, what to watch out for, the wind, the noise, the visibility, your heart rate, the breathing, how to aim, where to hit them.
I can't even do the hold your breath thing. I can't get that far into the game, but I'm still hitting them where I need to hit them. It's incredible.
See what you use. See your analog. See the joypad thing. See what you use to move and all that sort of stuff. You just press that in. That you call it L3 and R3. See where the left stick you use to move. You press that in. That holds your breath, but you have to hold L2. You have to hold L2 to aim, and then press that left stick in. Now see whenever you're using a rifle, so you hold in L2 and then you press your left stick. You press it in, and then you hear, and then you'll see on the right hand corner your heart rate. It'll start to flash red. That's because you're holding your breath.
I see somebody coming in.
Yeah, I see it south.
I'm looking for the coyote. He just comes strolling out. Oh no! 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 I just blue screened.